Yeah. My name is Jordan Chapman. I'm with Fabrication Enterprise. We're here at SWATA conference. I want to walk through a couple of products. We're a manufacturer and a master distributor of a full range of exercise and rehab products. Some of the products we're showing today are the Can-Do brand. This is actually a new product for us. It's a fabric material. A lot of the exercise bands you see on the market are going to be the typical rubber. And so as the athletes use it over the time, it will break down and eventually snap. This is actually great fabric material. It's machine washable. Cold water, you air dry it. It can actually be cut down into smaller loops. And it's sold into 30-yard rolls as well as the 6-foot strip. That traditional color code that they'll actually learn of the yellow, red, green, blue, black, and then the silver, gold is also common with the Can-Do brand. So that's one of the products. We have some pain relief as well with the cold spot. We have the lidocaine patches, and then we're also partnered with Strap-It, the full tape range. They do everything from the cotton tape to the flexit. It's a really full range of products. They do the kinesiology tape, the active tape, which is a 4-way stretch as well. So it's really a full range of tape. The inventor is based in Australia, so with the humidity there, they're used to the tape sticking on the skin. They've really got a great product at a great price as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Easy enough? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Tell us about the product.
Yeah, so my name is Trey, and I invented the Achilles device, which is used for rehabbing and strengthening your ankles.
So, how does it work?
So how it works is there's resistant bands that surround the foot plate, and it allows you to do every flexion resistance. So anybody that is either hurt or trying not to get hurt, trying to prevent injury, they can use these for strengthening or for rehab. And so it's very simple. Do you want to record so fast? Or, yeah? So you can sit here. What you would do is you put your foot in here. Isolate the ankle by rotating, inversion, eversion, plantarflexion, dorsiflexion. Again, every motion of your foot involves a different muscle. So what we're doing here is trying to strengthen the lower leg extremity. So we can prevent injury, or if somebody's hurt, they can rehab with this at home or with your doctors.
That's really good. Do you think I can try it?
Yeah. You might have a really small foot, but we can see if we can treat you. There you go. Go play with it. There you go. Some circles. How does that feel? Yeah. So if you ever go older and you get hurt, you can use this to help strengthen your ankles. Do y'all play sports?
Next year I'm going to play basketball.
Play basketball. So if you ever have an injury in your ankles, you can use these legs.
Thank you. Do you mind if I try
So a little bit slower, Nice range of motion, forward and back, in and out. There you go. Now you're getting it. You like that?
Thank you.
Yeah, boys.
Can you tell us about your product in about a minute?
Sure, I can tell you about it in a minute. This is a product made by Total Gym. Everything Total Gym does uses your body weight and gravity for resistance. This is a fairly new product for us. It's called the Elevate Row. The reason why this is unique and suitable for athletic training is this is the only rower with an eccentric phase, meaning that I can actually train legs effectively in both directions. So when I'm normally using a rower, I would only be using resistance in one direction, which is backward. This allows me to use it in both. It's also much more versatile because it allows me to work overhead. It allows me to work to the side. It allows me to, instead of row, paddle. So the versatility is fantastic on this product, and I don't see any reason why you can't take an athlete of any kind, including maybe archery, and be able to rehabilitate or train them. Thank you. Come back and play, guys.
Okay, can you tell us a bit about your product?
Yeah, so Flex Power is a Health and Wellness brand. We're here showcasing our pain relief and recovery products. So we have everything from topical lotion, we have a heat therapy lotion, and an all natural lotion. This is focused more on the activity itself, whereas this is focused more on recovery. And then we also have our line of bath salts, which is great for post-workout recovery as well.
That's really cool. What are these? Right here?
This is what the full-size product looks like. So
those are like
this is the full-size tube, and this is the sample. And then same with the Soothe lotion as well.
Well,
Good to meet you.
Good luck with everything. Good luck. We are offering an exclusive package. We partnered with Squincher to offer some bundles for our customers. We're offering a powder form in both Squincher Regular and Squincher Zero. And what they do is we were offering, when you get your 2 cases, you also get either free carrier with bottles or cups. We also have the on-the-go package here, offering our Everlight offering, which is no artificial colors or flavorings. So that's for athletes on the go. And then we also have our Squincher Squeeze bundle that we're offering. That for 30 cases, you get a free freezer with that. So you can get the on-the-go hydration and electrolyte replenishment as well.
wow. That's really cool. Would it be okay if you try some of this?
Yeah, you can definitely try it. Right now we're sampling. Let me know what you think.
Wow.
That's really good. Wow, that's really good.
Wow. I guess this is oh wow, this is actually oh wow, that was great. Thank you.
Okay, both of those were absolutely amazing. Completely worth trying.
Hello, sir.
They,
How are you?
You guys can try some
I'm gonna come back and see
freeze
you.
pops if you want as
Oh
well.
wow, thank you. Thank you.
So these are electrolyte replenishment freezer pops.
Oh, this is good.
Electrolyte replenishment freezer pops. So essentially this in popsicle form.
Let's try it. Oh wow, this tastes like that's really good. But
Yep. So the new thing that we have at Alert Services is our resource center. So we offer continuing education for athletic trainers. So we have about 9 courses on our website, so you can come and get your continuing education credits, as well as all the products that we offer through Alert Services.
what are some of the products you want?
Some of the products, so it's all to staff your athletic training room with all your supplies, kits, tape, anything you can imagine, Band-Aids, ice bags, all those kind of stuff, as well as our tents and the stuff that you might need for your on the sidelines care.
That's really interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for talking.
Can you tell me about your product?
Yes, absolutely. So Carrie Weather is a weather technology company, and at our core, we're a software company. We have a app that will send out, it'll monitor the weather and then send you and your staff alerts when there's something that you need to be aware of. So when to get off the field, when it's too hot, you need to modify practice, things like that. And so all the coaches and ADs and trainers will have that on their cell phones and be aware of everything that's going on. And then we also have on-site hardware that will alert the community and everybody widespread that there's lightning in the area and that they need to take cover.
That's really cool. What's this?
Yeah, so this is our web dashboard. So we have a phone app and then we also have a web dashboard, and it's all the same information. We're completely cloud-based. And so you can look at it a number of ways. You can also contact our meteorologist through there. And if you have a big event or a practice, so you need to move it around, then they'll be able to kind of help you plan that out a little bit.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, of course. So, well, thank you all for the interview.
How's it going? I'm Marvel. I'm a athletic trainer from Baylor Sport and Wide. We are here to show who we are. We are from Baylor Sport and Wide Hospital. They are physical therapists, and I am an athletic trainer. I am personally reaching out to the schools and also club teams, having sports team. And if they injured, we are coming in and we help out. So, but once they get injured, and we are referring to the physical therapist. And here's a physical therapist. So we have great team, all Dallas, Fort Worth, and also Austin Metroplex, and we are helping out sports team. So please visit us.
So, can you tell us about the products that you sell or the help that you offer?
So we don't really have products. I mean, we're giving away some candy, but North Texas Orthopedics is a sports medicine clinic. It's been around for, as you can see, 30 plus years. They help with certain schools in the North Texas area, so they provide physician coverage to the schools. We also offer an injury clinic, so any injuries after a Thursday or Friday night game, we can bring those injured athletes in and they can be evaluated by an orthopedic doctor, whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, whatever you have it. We can take care of those athletes very quickly, right after the game, and get them taken care of.
Cool, thanks.
Good. All right. Appreciate having you guys to some candy.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy.
I'm actually with Mueller Sports Medicine. So we have a couple new items this year that we're doing. Our big one is Revive. Revive is a sequential pneumatic compression. What sets us apart from anybody else on the market is all of our chambers overlap by 30%. And the biggest thing with ours, though, is the speed of the flush when people are wearing them. The whole thing is actually, ours will flush 18 times in a 20-minute treatment, and all of our competitors are like 10 to 11. And they feel amazing. They really work, and they do just what they're supposed to do, is move that lymphatic fluid and increase blood flow and make your legs feel that much better. Our second big item is Thermex. Thermex is a cold-hot modality unit, so you can set it at 34 degrees or as high as 110, or you can set it up to do a contrast treatment, so your kind of intervals between cold and hot treatments. So, we actually teamed up with a manufacturer called Merit 5 years ago, and all of our Merit kits come with that lifetime warranty, and that's anything that the manufacturer does, like zippers, stitching, handles. So if it would ever break, you literally just take a picture and you'll send it to me or whoever they bought it from, and they'll reach out. But then we'll just submit that all to Merit, and they stand behind the bags, and they'll either fix it or replace it. And majority of the time, they just replace it. It's just that they're a great company to deal with, and we've been with them for, oh gosh, probably 7 years already. So, yes. Yeah, and then of course we have a lot of tapes. We have every tape from what we consider like a good, better, best scenario. So that of course goes with the price point. It runs anywhere from the $50-some tape up to tape into the $70 range. But they're 100% cotton. They tear really nice. They come off the core real consistent. And they're just a great product. And the nice thing about Mueller is we demo our products or sample them. So if a school ever wants to actually try a sample of our tape, they just reach out to me or reach out to Mueller Sports Medicine, and they will actually send them a sample, and they can really give it a try and give it a true test. So, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by.
Kelly Smith.
So, how many SWATs have you been to?
This is my first SWATA.
So can you tell us about your experience here?
Yeah, it's been great so far. We represent SE, and we acquired the Johnson & Johnson brands of athletic tape, including Coach, Zonus, and Elasticon.
So Johnson & Johnson is the
So yeah, that's really good. Yeah. They make a lot of products, and they made Coach Sports Tape, which is kind of the industry standard. I'm sure your dad's really familiar with it. A lot of older athletic trainers use this in school, learn to tape with it, and it's generally considered the best tape on the market. Highest price tape as well, but it's got a really good quality. Zonus is the other one as well. So we acquired those brands about a year ago.
Have you visited any of the other booths?
Yeah, I've walked around a little bit. I'm here by myself, but yeah, I've kind of walked around.
So what did you learn from this?
Oh, I've learned from this booth right here about all the athletic training requirements, and they've got a book that shows all of the athletic trainers' signatures and all the registration for the years past. So that's pretty cool. I've got quite a few distributors. Alert Services is here and has some cool products. So yeah, it's been a good show.
If there was one purchase that you could make, like a dream purchase for athletic training, what would it be?
Well, I'm not an athletic trainer, but if I was, what would I buy? I would buy a bunch of cases of Coach tape. A whole truckload of Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Nice to meet you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
Guys.
Can you tell us about your products, what you sell, or what care you offer?
Okay. So my name is Stuart Myrick. So I work for the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. It's a state government agency. And we regulate 38 different industries. Everything from electricians to barbers to, and that includes athletic trainers. So in the state of Texas, in order to work as an athletic trainer, you have to be licensed. State law requires you have to hold a license issued by the state. That's where we come in. We're the ones that issue the license. So there are certain requirements that an athletic trainer, that an individual has to meet in order to become licensed as an athletic trainer. Education, at least a bachelor's degree, and they have to also have certain coursework on that degree that relates to athletic training. They also have to work in what's called an apprenticeship or a clinical setting, which is basically they're working in the athletic training room for that college or university. And then they take an exam, and then after paying a fee, then we give them a license. The license is renewed every 2 years. So every 2 years they have to do continuing education. So they come to something like SWATA, where they learn different, what's happening and all that good stuff. And then they submit it to us, and then we renew the license.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so thank you. Appreciate it.
Good job, Stuart.
Thank you. So can you tell us about your products?
Yeah. So the main flagship seller of Nexus is the Deadbug DB2. So the Deadbug DB2 is a medium-sized sling kit that can be used on person during events, games, or you could use it as your regular carry kit, just traveling beside it. So the kit is designed to be fully ambidextrous, modular, adding a bunch of different pouches, sides, all that stuff. Multiple internal organization features. The newest thing that we kind of came out with is the Firefly, so we knew that a lot of athletic trainers wanted to go more minimalist or just have the bare basics. The cool thing about the Firefly is that it's going to be the main pouch that we want to attach to the front of the DB2. So if you wear it on your DB2, you can roll up, walk up to the scene, not have to take out and sling your whole bag around. You can get most of your stuff in your Firefly here. If you don't want to wear it to the front of the strap, you can wear the Firefly on the waist, or you can mount it through belt loops and wear it in the belt too. Yeah, and then on the side here, just a couple little accessories that you can mount onto the kits. Every one of these things can also be worn on the same thing on the belt itself, or if you want to wear a modular strap. And we have a brand new prototype fanny pack. We believe that people still want to wear fanny packs, so we're kind of working through this and hopefully have it for next year. Yeah. And also more accessories, just our regular Velcro patches and our pen lights. We're trying to do something special for artistic side.
Thank you.
No problem. Quick breakdown of everything.
What's your best dad joke?
What is my best dad joke?
My newest best one, because I think they're rotating right now, you got to continually add dad jokes, is what is Forrest Gump's password on his computer? One Forrest one.
Oh.
No? Sorry, I tried. What's your best dad joke? You don't know any dad jokes? I know that guy has a lot of good jokes. All right, so what's next on the agenda?
Can you tell us about your product?
Well, Frio Hydration, built by athletic trainers for athletic trainers. So here's how it started. I was working in schools, working with everybody else's water equipment, and I just got tired of it breaking down, and I got tired of not having ice, and my water was hot. So I built one for myself. I wasn't going to sell it. And then one of my athletic training friends saw it one day and he said, "Where did you buy that?" And I said, "I didn't buy that. I made it." He said, "So when are you going to start selling it?" I don't have time. I mean, you know how much your dad works, right? Like he works a lot. So I was doing that. And then he wanted me to sell that. So I didn't have time. So I told him, "No, I'm not going to sell it." Well, that was 8 years ago. Here we are now. So I basically built the hydration system I wanted. I mean, we got a tank that'll hold ice for days, not just hours. Okay. The cart itself is heavy duty enough you can hit it with a truck and it won't break. We built it so it lasts years, not just get you through a season. We want to get you. So basically, yeah, that's what it is, man. It was built. I built the one that I would buy if I'm an athletic trainer, and it only costs a little more to go first class, and that's what we try to do, is make a first class product for the people that I know what they do because I do what they do. We love athletic trainers. We care about their athletes. We care about what they do on the field. So we tried to make a product that worked as hard as they did.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, both daddy. Actually, there's two components. One is the tub, which is this, chiller. So they can be used together.
So this is the one I tried.
It's built like a gas. So this is the construction of the tub. Two plastic walls and then foam insulation. Now that is in the floor and in the sides. So you're insulated from the heat from the ground. It also comes with a cover, so you don't lose any of your cold. You're sealed off also, so you can use ice in the bake tub if you want to. And it will keep the ice for over a day, so you don't have to worry about your ice melting as fast as it. It makes your ice more efficient because of the insulation. It also makes the chiller more efficient. So with the chiller is portable. So you can take it wherever you want. You can take it out by the practice field, which is where a lot of teams do, or outside the training room. Take it out, plug it in, drop your hoses in the water, turn it on, and set your temperature. And most trainers like between 50 and 55 degrees. So let's set it on 50. So we'll take the water temperature down to 50, and then the chiller will turn off because it's done its job. The pump will continue to circulate the water in the tub. If the temperature rises and comes up to 55, the chiller will turn back on and push that water temperature back down to 50. So it's going to be between 50 and 55 all day. And what most trainers will do is get there in the morning, and this is the first thing they turn on. And then that's the last they have to worry about their ice bath.
Thank you.
That's my spiel. That's my sales pitch.
Thank you.
Samuel, thank you. You're a good interviewer.
Scott, it's really
Alrighty, cool, Daddy. Javi told me you could probably get 4 football players in here one time. Is that what you said, Javier?
4 football players. Depends on the lineman. High school lineman, yes.
Yeah.
Skill players will get in and turn around and kneel facing out so that then they're getting hips down, which is really what you want on a skill player. So all that's going into the tub is their feet, so they're just touching feet instead of crisscrossing like you would in a what most people use as a cattle trough. And then they can set their elbows on this nice ledge we've got. That way they don't drop their phones, which they're going to have in their hands, into the water. So it'll fall out of the water, not into the water.
All right, so I am 6'1", 220 pounds. Let me show you real quick how much room I got. Let's see. Alright, so it's me right here.
And now you can have these guys kneel and face out like a skill player. With your phone, there you go. Now is that comfortable?
Yes, definitely.